People often ask, how do you create content without compromising your dad time with your kids? To be honest with you, it's very simple. It's called B-roll, straight up. I often tell people when they ask me about creating content or where to start out, it's pretty simple. Don't chase content. Make your life content. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're on vacation. And okay, yeah, that's true. It is black and white. You're right. So right now we're on vacation and I'm about to get some KFC in Barbados. And here I am chilling, creating content while spending time with both of my kids. Yeah. Okay, go to mommy only, no else. While spending time with my family. I don't pay any mind to the camera, really. And that is how you create content without compromising your dad duties. Because end of the day, the main focus is my children. The main security, the main stars, yeah, are my children. And being able to spend time with them while creating content is truly a blessing. Would I love to do this full time? Absolutely. Because this is another revenue stream. This is another career path. This is another skill that's transferable that I can teach them so that they can have an opportunity to do their own thing if they choose to. And I often tell people when they ask me about creating content, especially if they're starting out, don't try to create content. You can do a little something every now and then, but don't be the people that chase things to do just to have something to record. Generally, I don't do a whole lot of things where I have to go out to be able to do. I generally do basic, normal, everyday things. Your life may be boring to you, but it actually might be quite interesting to some other people. And sometimes it's not even about interesting. People just nosy, but they just want to know what's going on. Or they may be halfway across the world, and social media is the only way to connect and tap in and see what's going on with you. So that's why I use social media, especially, an app like Facebook. For me, Facebook is mostly about keeping up with people I went to school with, family, friends, old schoolmates, etc. Just to see what's going on, because you don't always have the time or the ability to connect in a real time or often. At least, sir, can we stop showing my titties? Sir, you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Bah, 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 bah. Now imagine me getting paid while you watch this, and most importantly, I'm having fun with my 4-month-old son. Right? That's the goal. To be able to get paid for something that you would do for free. And that is why I do not compromise my dad time, my family time, my personal time, my alone time for content. Because life is content. What you do is content. You're getting ready, that is content. Your day in the life, that is content. You go to an event, that is content. Travel, that's content. Learning life lessons, it's content. Like for instance, one life lesson I've learned while creating content while having 2 kids is everything that you do extra, your time just gets sliced up like a pizza. It's your time, his time, firstborn's time, Keita's time, family time, personal time, other family time, yeah, friends time, recording time, you got editing time, brainstorming time. Your time, you just watch your time just keep getting sliced up. You don't want to get burned out, of course. That is the main goal. You never want to get burnt out. So I keep a good balance by just taking a couple of quick shots throughout the week, throughout the day, and I put it all together, and that's your content right there. I'm not overthinking, I'm not overstressing. And sometimes I may not feel like recording all day or throughout the day. So guess what? I'll do I'm up, I'm gonna make my tea, I'll make a video about making some tea. making him bottle. And now I go sit down and you can see me with him, feeding him, and that's it. That's your content for the day. So now I don't have to actually go out and think, oh man, what am I gonna post? There's so many things you can post, honestly. I think some people just really overthink it too much, especially depending on the creators that you follow. You may see people going out to these big fancy restaurants and expensive dinners and buying designer stuff, and you feel you have to try and keep up with it. Honestly, comparison is a joy killer. Comparison is the killer of joy, especially if you're just starting out. Here. You absolutely don't have the means, certainly not necessary, nor is it, or should it be, any pressure for you to go out and do that. I've been creating content for 2 years. I don't own any designer things. A few things I own that has like a name brand that I like my favorite brand is Coach. My goal is actually to work with Coach someday and possibly get some free stuff because I genuinely love the brand. I buy their stuff, and it's, if you want to call it designer, that's my favorite designer brand. For me, that's how it works. I'm not going out and buying a whole bunch of name brand things just for people to follow. I mean, I know a lot of people do love that type of stuff, and that genuinely may help branding and your look. That's very true. But if that's just not you, I don't think you should do that. But to each his own, right? Say all that to say, don't put yourself in an uncomfortable position just to please others, especially online. It ain't worth it, bro. Trust me. There are a lot of creators online who are in serious debt just to look good, look fly for social media. Do what you are accustomed to doing. Go with what you already have. You're gonna need to find a couple of ways to pivot every now and then, and you should genuinely know that when the time comes, maybe it's time to grow, or it's time to just step up another level, then you make that leap of faith. However, don't try to start off with the most expensive camera, the most expensive microphone, the most expensive tripod. Take your time, work within your budget, but most importantly, what I'm trying to say is don't become an imposter to yourself. Imposter syndrome is a real thing. Trust me, even times I go, am I really a photographer? Or I just really like the stuff, or I just have an eye for it. So you get to guess yourself right. But every now and then I see them and I go, no, I gotta do it for them. And for me to do it for them, I gotta be as genuine as possible, which means I have to do what I'm accustomed to. You're not gonna see me out in the Aspen skiing just to create content for people to like and follow when I don't even ski. See what I mean? So create content that's your life, that's already there, that's you already doing. Of course, every now and then you might do a little something here and there, but don't let the content create you. I think that's a bar. Bar? Yeah, I think I did. Which Caribbean island got the best KFC? The Trinidad? Some people say the Yard man, you know. Lucia got the best KFC. I personally know KFC and Vinci is real good. Who knows? I just know all of them good. Definitely better than the US and Canada included. And I didn't need to go out of my way to do it because I was already there, already getting KFC. In the islands. See? Should have just played right into another topic. I can go on for another 10 minutes about this. Don't make the content make you. You make the content. Content is you. You are the content. What you do is content. I had to give anyone any type of advice whatsoever. It's just get out there and create, man. Strange enough, there's a niche for everything that you can possibly think about. And I'm not exaggerating. Believe me, I've found some people online who've been doing great just because they're consistent. They don't have the greatest footage, the greatest lighting, the best audio sometimes, but they are so consistent that people tune in and the algorithm rewards them for it. So I say, just get out there, just create, do what you love what you do, and generally, naturally, universally, yeah, I think I can say that. Universally, the universe works in your favor. You end up finding the people that aligns with whatever niche, or not even niche, I don't even like the word niche to be honest with you. Whatever it is that you're having high interest in, I promise you, there's a lot more people who have a lot of interest in it, but they just need to find your content. Someone out there needs your inspiration. Someone out there needs your story. Everyone got a story, a battle that they overcame that can help someone in any way, shape, or form just by putting it out there. Because a lot of times people generally think that when things are going wrong, when things aren't good or whatever, it's only them. I promise you, there's a lot more people dealing with a lot more stuff than you are, but they don't know that. And sometimes it just takes them to see someone else flourish through the same situation, or sometimes even worse, for them to go, you know what, I could do this. This person inspired me. This person I seen did this, and look how they turned out. Or matter of fact, you know what, I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna tell them I'm proud of them for doing that, and thank you for sharing this information, even the steps, and even the outreach or help that I might have needed or may not even need, but I know someone who might be going through a similar situation or the same situation. As I continue to say, just make the content. Don't let the content make you. And of course, if I provided any type of value whatsoever, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. Maybe share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Maybe it might be you, might be a friend, might be a cousin. It might be someone who's been recording for the longest while and just don't post because they're scared. They're afraid of what the world thinks, what someone else thinks. Believe me, I get rude comments, I get sarcastic comments all the time. It's no difference. It's no difference than the good comments, because guess what? I'm gonna reply respectfully as much as possible. I just keep it pushing. And I just let people know, hey, this is not a space for you to argue or take out your frustration, or if you're miserable, this ain't the spot for you to leave your frustration. You wanna have a conversation, you wanna have a debate, I'm all for it. But once you start with disrespecting or just trying to enforce what you think, however you found my page or whatever, my corner of the internet, then that's your problem. And it's simple as that. So that could be another reason why a lot of people are afraid as well. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of people in their comments, in their DMs, because people are going to be rude no matter what. In real life, online, in person, it doesn't matter. Just do what you got to do, man. You can't stop it. So with all that being said, love y'all. Keep safe. Take care of your family. And of course, keep creating.